can't name them all off. I shouldn't even start it. But don't just, you want to be unique. It's you, Inc. People are going to do business with you. So you create a PDF. Put your name on the PDF. Put your name on the ebook. Put your name on the video or the audio. Larry, is Larry still here? Or is he gone? Okay. So Larry talked about doing a daily tip where? Where did he say he's doing his daily tip? Facebook. Exactly. He's doing his daily tip on Facebook. Why? Because of what I'm talking about. Okay? List building. Well, if you don't know about list building, I don't have time to teach on it, but here are 4 or 5 list building software technology that you can use to capture leads. Because at the end of the day, you're going to want to give them something in exchange for something. Value to value. What's valuable to them is the answer to how to get the grass green again that's around the tree. The value to you is the contact information in order to give them that. And then you start cultivating the relationship. Building trust. Testimonials. I know many of you have testimonials. You have people that can actually get on camera, snap a picture, whatever, and share that. Advanced trainings. Maybe there's something that you would teach somebody how to do related to how to, you bring in somebody, a home improvement expert. Say, here, we're going to teach you how to actually renovate your whole house. Well, great. That's value. You can teach that or bring somebody else in. Doing consultations. Invite people to talk to you. There's realtors in other places that actually do, like Facebook Live has just been activated for most apps. You can turn on Facebook Live and do a live stream from your device. I do it all the time. You can literally set the camera down and step back and you and somebody else could talk and a live audience on Facebook could be watching you. Hey, ask me anything you want. And you start asking, they start asking questions, you start answering. You start to increase your authority, your value, your trust. Giveaways, creating content you can give away, and even content you can sell. There's a website, davidknox.com. None of you probably know David Knox, but it's a website that's been around for quite a while. And he has a list of different products that he has created in every category you can imagine. From, expired listings, first-time home buyer, first-time home seller. He has this video series, it's incredible. And it's so good that he's created a program where real estate agents can buy into the system, leveraging his income to use his videos because they're that good. So if somebody's listing expires, my buddy in Ohio that's using it, he'll send a message to them saying, hey, I know your property expired, but there's 3 reasons why that is, and I got a 17-minute video that explains how. If you want it, go here. That's his strategy for expired. He didn't cold call anybody. Uses social media, Facebook, to do what I just said, okay? This is an example of one of my clients, Amanda Alexander. I thought she would be here, but this is one of the authority products I helped Amanda create around what we're talking about. She's in the West Chase area. And like most real estate agents, she's trying to be unique. So we came up with this concept. And if you can't see it, it says the Busy West Chase Professionals 15-step blueprint to sell your home super fast without breaking a sweat. And she just gives that away all the time. Just give it, give it, give it, give it. And other such things. But who else in West Chase is doing this? Nobody. Nobody has decided to go to what I call go first. Everybody has a take posture. We're go-getters. We want to be go-givers. Go give value. So now this is her from her husband. This has reignited her passion. It's helped her to start to get more authority in the marketplace. And as you all know, when the time is right, people will start reaching out to you. But that's an example of an authority product. So real quick as I wrap up, I want to teach you how to create a fan page or a business page because you really need that in order to make a lot of this happen. And then I'll wrap this thing up. So from your personal page, the top right is if you don't have a business page, click on the little arrow, it says create a page, and the page is free to create. Okay, so that's step 1, that's what I'm showing you here. Drop down, click create a page, then you choose a category. For most of you, it's going to be local business. So just choose local business. Number 3, a little bit of a description of what category you're in and even the business address. And then optimizing it, which is getting into the description of the page, what you plan to do. Your first call to action should be there. In other words, maybe you have your own PDF or audio or something you want them to download. If you're targeting a first-time home buyer, create a first-time home buyer guide. If you're targeting somebody that has an investing spirit, then that's what you want to start off with and make sure they see that so they can start getting that content. All right, now I'm going to blow through this real quick. Insights. The number 1 reason why the fan page or the business page is critical is because of the insights. Meaning, different from your personal page, when you have a business page, it literally tells you the age, the income, the gender, where they came from, whether they came from Google or Facebook or somewhere else, on your content. It tells you exactly how many people clicked on your content. It tells you when the people that you want to target are even on Facebook. It tells you how many of them are on Facebook at the time they're on Facebook. It's incredible what Facebook gives you for free. Okay? But it's a way to improve your reach. Again, there's no other platform in the world that gives you this much content for your specific target market for nothing. Least of all, paid ad. And paid ads are incredibly inexpensive. Okay? All right. First of all, before I get into this advanced training, I want to stop for I know we're running late and I apologize. It's Kevin's fault, but I want to take some questions on anything I covered or anything about Facebook that you don't know or want me to answer. Yes, please.
When you set up your business Facebook page, you have to check whether you want people to be able to comment on your page or have permission, get your permission to be recommended over the track.
Yes, you want that. You want people to interact, right? You want them to engage. So yeah. Now sometimes people abuse you a little bit, but you can get rid of those people. That's no big deal. Don't not do it because you're afraid of that. But yeah, absolutely. Any type of engagement, conversation, because that's going to give you some insight, especially if people start asking questions. Definitely. Yes, ma'am.
Well, there's a difference though, and I know you know, between the commenting and posting. Should you allow other people to be able to post?
You're talking about a group on a fan page. Only the admins can post to a fan page. So whoever you choose to be an admin can post. Now, if you post and they comment, they can put something in the comments. Well, that is what it is. And at that point, if somebody decides that they, want to do something goofy, you can just, there's a way you can just get rid of them. Yeah, you can delete the comment, and that kind of stuff. If it's a group, just kick them out. But I'm talking specifically about fan page. What? Yes, sir.
Call to action. Could you give some samples, not just email or text, but is there other call to actions that you would recommend for Facebook on the flow chart that you have?
Well, the call to action is more about psychology than it is the actual behavior. So if I say, hey, today I'm going to teach on, how you should now go out here and hire an agent. I'm kidding, I'm going to stick with that one. The call to action, you click here, go to my blog, and I'm actually going to be on my blog teaching that. Does that make sense? Or I just uploaded a video to my YouTube channel. I'm standing in somebody's yard and I'm talking to them about their siding, and I'm going to teach you the 8 things you need before you buy any siding. That's the call to action. Now, at the end of the value, you have to give another call to action, which is go now to blank, blankety blank, and download my free resource, download my PDF, go check out my interview with the #1 real estate agent in the city. Give them something of value that they want. You gotta do that. The problem where most people have when they create content in social media is they create a dead end. In other words, have a great day. No, you don't end your content like that. You do what you do, but then you gotta tell them what to do next. Don't assume they're gonna do it. Call me for a consultation. Call me for my 15-minute consultation. Or whatever you want them to do. You gotta tell them every single time. It's non-negotiable. You gotta be very bold about that. Don't be shy and timid. Call me. Download my PDF. Come to my training. Come to my conference call. Jump on my podcast. Subscribe to my podcast. Whatever you got going on. Be bold about the call to action. Did you have a question? Question? Oh, yes, sir.
You're making a post. You post it from your personal page or business page?
From the business page, but you can actually share it to your personal page. I took it out because of time, but you want to avoid doing a lot of business on your personal page because Facebook will ban your account. It's not for that. So here's, as your realtors will get this, HOAs. Facebook is like an HOA. In an HOA, you can't decide, even though you own the house, to go and stick a big pole from here and hang down a sign that says, I do real estate. That's not, the HOA is not going to put up with that. They're going to say, take that down to the place where it's zoned for business. Well, your personal page is not zoned for business. They'll let you get away with it for a while, but you just really want to avoid that. Do business on your business page, but the bigger reason is the insights I talked about earlier. You can't get insights on your personal page. Yes, ma'am. What am I doing on time, Kevin? What do you want to see again? This building? This? Okay, that's technology that I use, that you can purchase that allows you to collect data. Now, some of you may already have it. Your company may provide a contact management system. The one I use is Aweber. Okay. All right. If there's no other questions, I want to quickly kind of talk. Is anybody have any other questions?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
You have a business Facebook page, and you want to change the name of it. You have to create a whole new business page.
Change the date? What do you mean by change the
No,
date?
change the name.
No. You can change the name. Just edit the name. Yeah, Just edit. You can edit anything you want. Matter of fact, you can even create a vanity URL. Facebook.com/BABA conference. Okay, you can actually have a vanity URL specific to your business page, and you should create that. You can usually set that up. Facebook's can change itself, but you can usually set that up when you actually create the page. And if you don't, you can still go back into the settings and get that done. Yes, sir. I think it's 100. I think it's 100 likes. Thank you for that. He's right. 100 likes to change your vanity URL, but that's easy to get. Okay. All right. Real quick, any other questions? I want to make sure I cover all your questions. Okay. So for those of you that want to go deeper and really grasp the concepts I taught today about being valuable, creating content, getting people magnetically drawn to you, and all of that, I have an advanced training that I call Bullseye Marketing, and I actually dive much deeper into this and very specific things. The biggest thing all of you should learn how to do is at least a paid ad so that it can be profitable. If you've never ran a paid ad on Facebook, it's extremely easy to do, and it's profitable if you know what you're doing. There are techniques that I can teach you to actually break even on every single ad that you run. You'll never lose money. You should lose money anyway because Facebook allows you to set the budget that you want, but beyond that, I'm like this. If I send a soldier out, he needs to come back and bring a soldier. My dollar is a soldier. And most advertising, most people just don't get how to do that. So I teach you how to do that, among other things. But Sunday the 20th at 6 o'clock, I'm doing a virtual class.
It's Friday.
It's Friday?
Friday is the 20th.
Oh, okay, that's a mistake. Whatever, is it the 22nd?
No, the second is Sunday.
Yes, is that the, man, I don't know how I did that. What date is it?
Is it Sunday or is it Friday?
It's a Sunday. It's supposed to be
So
Sunday.
then 22nd.
Sorry, 22nd. Thank you. Thank you for catching that. Man, I'd have been there by myself. That a really good bag, Kevin. Okay. Sunday the 22nd at 6 p.m. virtual class. What does that mean? Just get in front of your computer. That's it. You don't even have to come anywhere. I'm not serving any breakfast or lunch, unfortunately, but just be in front of your computer and I'll be training. So breaking down some things I'll be training. First of all, how to run a paid ad to get listings and buyers. How to actually create an ad for the purpose of finding people who want to hire real estate agents. But again, I'm going to teach you how to create the value so that they'll want to talk to you. It's not just, hey, I'm an agent. You got a house to sell? Oh, I'm great. I've been in real estate 5 years and I have all of these awards. No, that doesn't work. So I'm going to teach you how to run the right kind of ad. How to write ad copy that converts. What is that? The actual words you use. You have to actually understand psychological triggers, basic stuff, nothing real serious. How to build market authority with the business page, how to create celebrity branding, and how to never lose money on a paid ad, which I just talked about. By the way, if anybody wants to copy this presentation, I'll be happy to give it to you. Just let me know, okay? And then I have a couple bonuses. Facebook business page blueprint. So this gets into talking about those likes, those shares, those comments, helping you to cultivate the actual footprint that you want to have in the marketplace. How to ethically stalk people. That's my favorite one. How many have been chased around by an ad before? Like I'm on like chess.com playing chess, then I go over here to Lowe's. I'm like, why is this ad over here on Lowe's? This got nothing to do with Lowe's. But the reason is because on Facebook, I clicked on it, and and now basically it's like somebody stuck something on my car, and everywhere I go, they know where I'm at. But you know what? It's been proven that companies the reason why it's so popular now is because it's documented that companies that do it successfully increase business 40 to 60% over what they would have done without it. It's incredible. I mean, half your business is increased by this? Gee, so you got to know how to do that. Agent attraction marketing. In other words, what Amanda did with that product, it's about attraction. It's about using your name, your authority to draw people to you based on that. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Then I'm throwing a one-on-one strategy session. Some of the things that we're going to talk about, you're going to say, well, Larry, I got this specific situation, or what happens if that happens, or I really want to see how you can personally help me out. Well, I'll throw in 30 minutes with you, and now I actually coach Kevin right now. We meet every week, and he can tell you more about my coaching, but I'll give you 30 minutes one-on-one, and I'll make sure we get some results from that time, okay? So the normal cost of this is $297, but Kevin said, no way, no how, you better not. So for the BABA8 conference, for anybody that wants to participate, it's a $97 admission, and it's 100% guaranteed. If the value is not there, I'll give you your money back, bottom line, okay? So if you want to join for that event, I've got some order forms here that anybody can fill out. I would love for you to do that. Kevin, if you can come up here real quick, and just, since you're the only one here that I am coaching currently, you can just maybe share some of the things that you got out of the coaching and how it's helping you out. And if you would like to join the class, just let me know. I'll stand off to the side. Just fill out the form, and you'll be in.
Like I mentioned before, I'm in my 19th year of doing what I do, and I've never had a business coach before. And you know, we're very heavily focused on Facebook and social media in the early part of our time together, but I see it going further. What a coach does is holds you accountable. I'm about 6 chapters behind on the book that I'm supposed to read. I've only been assigned 6, so because I don't read. I can, but I don't. So Larry's he's on my backside to make sure that I get this stuff done. We're locked into a meeting every week, and we have a certain goal and a certain result that we're looking for every time. And you know, a lot of people don't need that because they're very structured and disciplined. I'm extremely not either of those. I'm a scatterbrain, so I need him, and there's huge value there. And really, to get your feet wet for $97, it's crazy. I won't tell you what I spent, but it's worth it. So, oh yeah, so we have a great example. So I started the BABA group page for all of you, and the idea with that is as we add things that bring value to BABA agents only, such as Danielle Sullivan planning your open houses and doing all the legwork, and you pay at closing. Brian, the amazing Brian, who does all of my videography, he's putting together a presentation for the next BABA that's going to blow your mind with what an actual virtual tour can be. And that's going to be exclusive to BABA. So that's great, and people are getting some small benefit from that will grow. But Larry had the right idea, which is, okay, so that's for the people who have already been here. What about for the other 24,000 people who haven't been, who are agents? So we created the Become a Better Agent / BABA fan page. Totally different. The group page is a closed thing that you ask to join, and I say yes or no. I love saying no when it's a private person or someone I don't like. It's great. And but you have to be in the club or whatever to even see what's going on. And then the Become a Better Agent fan page is for everyone. Come and like it. We had 160 likes the first day. And come and like it, and then people can come and see what we're all about. And then pretty soon we'll be in the room downstairs that holds 300. So it's certainly helping grow my, this conference, and this conference grows my business. So it's worth it very much.
Appreciate that. Clap it up for Kevin. All right. So as I said, if you have I have business cards. If anybody wants to talk to me, I do one-on-one coaching, as he said. I also speak on anything related to social media, digital marketing, you name it. So if anybody has a need for me to talk to them one-on-one, or maybe you feel I'm a fit for somebody who could use a speaker, I come into real estate offices and do in-office trainings all the time for agents. So if you think there's value there, I'd love for you to give me a referral. If not, I have to work on my presentation. All right, with that being said, thank you so much. Just give Kevin a hand one more time for BABA8. What an incredible conference. So I'm going to give Kevin the mic to close out, and looking forward to seeing you all next month, and bring somebody with you. Spread the word, let people know what value you got. Who was your favorite speaker? It was me, I already know. So make sure y'all tell everybody that. So Kev, go ahead and close out, my friend.
Okay, so just a couple things. One, we are at the track. Tomorrow is Kentucky Derby Day, so don't just leave. Go down to the ITA box, which is at the finish line up here on the first part of the grandstand. Grab a cigar, sit down, lose some money or make some money or whatever while you're here, at least one race. One thing that's in front of you, I've mentioned this a couple times. This is the exact thing that we send to every buyer and seller and realtor after each closing. We have it for about a month because we've been a little busy, but we send this to everyone, and all it is it's a simple guide. Say, go to this website, you can read it, but go to one of these places and make a review for us, do a positive review, and then they send that to us, and we send them a $5 Starbucks card. And it's amazing what this is doing for my business. And you all should be doing the same thing. More and more people, like we're getting a couple deals a week from people that found us online and looked at our reviews. And the reviews are from real people saying real things, and they're extremely various. And that's the way the future, folks, is your online presence and especially your reviews. Testimonials on a website are great, but we all know what those are. That's me saying to my people, hey, we need testimonials. Call people that you know love us and ask for testimonials. So it's not real. They can go on Google and say terrible things about me, and I can't change it. So that's a real thing. So first of all, please do this about us, about this conference, and we'll send you a gift card. And also, you should incorporate it for your business. And then Sharon, did I forget anything? Anyone? Well, this was a long conference, and because we had a lot of great content, I think it was the best one yet. So I really appreciate you all coming out, and we will see you on June 9th in Madeira Beach.
Yes.